Alright, so here's some interesting news. New York City's non-police mental health pilot increasing rate of those getting aid. What? What? Is that possible? So you're telling me if someone is in need of help because they're going through a mental health crisis, you're telling me sending gangsters with machine guns and shotguns and grenades and gas sprays and bats and fucking like you're telling me that sending gangsters to people's houses actually makes things worse, and that maybe just sending regular ass people there would make things better? What? What the hell? This can't be true. I was told cops make everyone safer. This is not compatible with my worldview. A New York City pilot. Is it a New York City or is it a York City but like a new program? Interesting. A New York City pilot program to respond to 911 calls for mental health crises with social workers instead of cops appears to be reducing unnecessary hospitalizations. So you're telling me cops are shooting people less and giving people less panic attacks and hurting people less when they break their shoulders to handcuff them for whatever reason? I don't know why they just handcuff everyone for some reason. You're telling me people get hospitalized less when gangsters with machine guns and Halloween costumes and like basically just BDSM equipment just start raiding people's houses unannounced? You're telling me that when you don't have that situation, people have a less likelihood of going to the hospital? That's incredible. Well, increasing... Wait a second. Okay, here's time for the rug pull. Increasing the percentage of people who... Wait, whoa. Wait, okay. Wait, whoa. Never mind. Okay. Folks. So you're telling me if a gangster with guns and fucking like handcuffs and chemical gas strapped to their chest with thin blue line and racist patches and tattoos of racism and fascism tattooed on their arms reaches their hand out and extends an offer for help, you're telling me that I will be less likely to accept that officer than if it were just a normal person? Is that possible? Does anyone know? That's incredible. I guess it is possible. The Behavioral Health Emergency Assistance Response Division, or BHERD program, which started in a portion of Harlem a month ago, has already responded to about 110 calls where there is no weapon or imminent risk of violence, according to summary data provided to the city by the city on Thursday. Instead of cops and paramedics responding to 911 mental health calls, 3-person teams of social workers and paramedics responded instead. In 95% of those cases, the city said the subject of the call accepted the team's offer for assistance. In the old cop EMS model, the rate was 82%. That's an incredible difference. The assistance, in whatever form it takes, is also increasingly being provided by other means than just going to the hospital, whereas all assistance cases went to a hospital in the old model. Now just 50% do. The rest were either aided at home or taken to a non-emergency community center. You're telling me, wait a second, that when you send people that are educated in mental health issues to someone who's going through a mental health crisis, instead of a gangster who doesn't even believe in mental health as a problem and who probably just wants to like kill someone else for fun, you're telling me they're more likely to just calm down without having to go to the hospital? And you're telling me that mental health counselor is more likely to know how to treat people at home without sending them to the emergency room and just kind of like kicking the can down the road to someone else and wasting resources? Is that possible? Whoa. This is... wow. One of the major concerns going into the program was safety of the first responders, but so far the program has only called for NYPD backup 7 times. On the other hand, the city said the NYPD has called in BHERD teams 14 times after finding police services weren't needed. The BHERD teams are currently responding to about a quarter of daily mental health calls in the pilot region. The city expects to gradually expand that to half. That's incredible. I mean, again, defund the motherfucking police. We don't need their bitch asses. I'd rather have a team that's not even linked to law enforcement, because the NYPD is a criminal syndicate and a fucking gang, full stop. So I'd rather these places be independently run from law enforcement. But as it stands, this is a great fucking start, and it just goes to show that, again, cops are useless and they often make things worse. What else do you need to know?